Problems in the danger camp. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So Danger Boy Deegs, welcome back to the swimming pool. Listen friends, this is significant. He's getting off to a disastrous start. This is a huge Anaheim 2 that we're about to embark on. He needs to correct the ship because in this offseason, I'm a little concerned. And here's why. First of all, this is the one elusive championship that he has not been able to get yet. And it's really important that he gets it because he's basically was the toast of the town. He had eclipsed the Wonder Boy as being the face of the sport. And that's actually being jeopardized right now because the Wonder Boy is starting to make some gains where before the boo birds were out, he was flustered. He started to correct his ship, and we're going to talk about him in another video, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Yesterday, there's never been a more important time in moto history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people where iron can sharpen iron. But today, my friends, and thank you for having me into your living rooms or wherever you're watching from. Today, my friends, we got to talk about Danger Boy because I believe it's not all rainbows and sunshine the way it once was. Coming into the season, he was riding tons of confidence, and I believe that he got a little too confident. I love Christian Craig, and I'm not sure what's going on. I guess we're going to see him at some point in the 450s, but they brought him on to Star, gave him a 450 ride so they could get him a salary to basically be Danger Boy's life coach for all intents and purposes was what I see. They're just really good friends. He wants what Danger Boy wants, he gets. So that's what happens. I want this guy, and we got him. But the issue is this. Man, poor Christian Craig. It's almost like this black cloud refuses to go away for the guy, and it's not his fault. It's definitely not his fault, but what we're going to start looking at, we're going to start pointing fingers here. If he does not bring this championship home, it's going to be hard to justify keeping Christian Craig around because we like him and we want him part of our entourage or team or trainer or partner or whatever the case may be. So I'm a little bit concerned right now. This is really important on multiple layers. For one, his position to become the new face of the sport is being compromised. Jetson was, cleaning up in his class, and now Danger Boy is not. Now, it's a little early to say to hit the panic button because I think we all know based on qualifying, Danger Boy's got the speed. We know outdoors he's full send. He's a force to be reckoned with. But in this gladiator game blood sport that we call motocross, supercross, or SMX, if you're Ricky or the industry, you have to understand this is not just a slam dunk, for sure. Natural talent on a lot of other sports, it'll allow you to dominate. But in motocross, too many things can just reach up and grab you. Namely, these tracks and the starts, they're becoming a little cookie cutter, not a chance for these guys to get separation, to come through the pack the way back in the day. We used to see a lot of I know right now we're looking at other riders that have had bad starts, the Dungies, the Potos, the Rickies, and they've managed, and the Bubbas, they've managed to come back and win after having disastrous A1s. But the tracks were a little bit different back then. Bigger whoop pads, dragon backs, a lot of obstacles that, you really had to bring your A game, which not the whole field could do. Now these tracks, right down to last place, riders are doing pretty much the same jump sequences as the main guys. Maybe one obstacle they can't get, but for the most part, they're able because these tracks are just too manufactured. So Danger Boy with it, he's up against it right now, and I believe that fingers are going to start to get pointed at some point. There's been the case. You bring some guy on, like the way Austin Faulkner brought on Rhino there for a second, and then all of a sudden he had his disastrous crash. And everybody questioned, like, why are you bringing Rhino? He's this wingnut, crazy person. But, he's clearly a mad scientist at some level, and he's got massive bike skills and experience, and he brings a lot to the table. But if your guy doesn't win, you're going to be on the chopping block. And I'm a little concerned for Christian Craig right now. I hope, let me know. Jump into to the comments. Let us know what's going on with Christian Craig. At this time, I haven't researched. I don't know exactly what the plan is. My guess is eventually he's supposed to ride that 450 in select rounds. But that's going to be hard coming off the couch, basically. I mean, not off the couch, but, you know, everybody's already up to race speed. I don't know. He might not ever sniff a 450 gate drop. He might get ousted, you know, out of being in Danger Boys on the payroll for Danger Boys moral support or whatever, however he's contributing to Danger Boys program. This is starting to get ugly. Danger Boys got a lot of people riding on Danger Boy winning. Right? Big contracts were paid to win. He's frustrated, clearly. He said it on the podium in San Diego. He's like, I'm sorry you guys had to watch that. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. And Danger Boy, if you're listening, bro, just know this, man. This is insanity. A lot of it is these tracks, dude. They just don't separate the riders the way they once did. So if we're taking people that had bad A1s in the past and have been able to win, I don't really think it translates to today's tracks. They're too cookie cutter. But the reality is this, it's getting a little sketch because I believe Danger Boy, he was riding on a ton of confidence. I think it was all lackadaisical, playful, funning games, not laser focused the way maybe other guys were in the offseason. I believe he feels like he's got everybody beat. I believe that he pretty much does have everybody beat. But again, because dudes are stepping up. Dudes are stepping up in the West. We thought we had this depleted field, and then here comes Juju now. Juju's looking like he could pull a Frenchie, a Vial, did last year in Supercross, and snake the win again. KTM could be kryptonite again for Danger Boy the way it was last year. He's playing catch-up right now. So let me just tell you, friends, this is a big one. And if he doesn't bring the championship home, things are going to change. I don't know if Yamaha is going to be willing to meet the demands to keep people around like Christian to be in his corner if it didn't work the first time. If, you know, there's a saying, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. They're like, dude, we tried this, it didn't work. How many years do we have to try this? It's getting sketchy. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters we're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Danger Boy, welcome to the swimming pool, brother. Listen, dude, it's a big races coming up for you, man. I still believe that if anybody can do it, it's you. I don't believe it's panic button time, but it's clear now that there's urgency in the air for you, where when you came in, it was all confidence, blowing people up on social media, calling them out, beating them off the track. So when you get them on the track, you had an edge on them. It's not working, man. It's not working. You need to get back to basics, just the full send, go fast, no distractions, do your thing, be you. I think the industry's possibly in your ear right now because they know that you've started to gain popularity and they're looking for a story to run with, and they're going to run with you. And I think there's some distractions that are actually happening for you. And that's why Walty's going to be here to blow the lid up step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Appreciate the content. I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.